People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds call it news with a buzz. We can come to the conclusion that this new generation, especially these young youths, them now want to work, and even them get a work, if there's no sorts of hustle, no sorts of tea-free on the job, them no want it. But mostly, they want everything the easy way. They want to live like the rap star, the life of a superstar. However, they don't want to do diddly squat other than crush out weed in a them hand middle. However, the thing is that not only the youths, meaning the man or the boy them, also the women. What they realize is that woman or pumps or sex is the biggest trap, the easiest way to lure somebody into the thievery conspiracy. So what they've come up with is an intricate diabolical plan with females for lure men unsuspecting victims. Rob them, sometimes kill them, sometimes you get both. I am going to let you hear of an incident in which a young man, I guess he met somebody, I guess he thought he knew her, he thought he could trust her. However, he would learn very, very soon that, listen, this little vagabond, this little Sketelina thief, she is just as bad as a common criminal out there. As a matter of fact, she is one of them. Apparently, they were supposed to go on some sorts of date. Him supposed to pick her up. However, when him pick her up, some other person were also waiting in at the cut, laying at the cut, catch him, shock and awe him, and that he was. So people, I am going to let him give you the details of exactly what transpired, and then I will give my piece.
Robbery last night.
People, Scotia me have to do. Scotia bank me have to do in idea, brother. You see me? After, remember, you know, don't learn my lesson, you know, about the woman, them place and them thing there. You see me? So besides say, yo, I'm not going to nobody place again. I go like me not live there. So I go say, woman, say me I pick up the girl on the road in a brother. You see? Anyway, I go so boom. I meet her, say me I meet her. I want a safe spot. You see? Anyway, I go so boom man. She link and them thing, I pick her up and thing. You see? There they are drive and thing. You see me, I see two bikes right behind me. Anyway, I'm not really penny. So I look. The dog them ride up beside her with brother. Gun in her face. You see me, but it's true me as a youth. I wear more while of things, you see me? So I go to bombs and slide my phone down in my crutches, you see me? And lock off the phone. You see me? So both of them go to boom and juke and say, yo, stop the car and baby, you see me? So anyway, I go to boom and stop the car and think. You don't know me a man, I don't play a hero in robbery or go on like that. Worst gun in a play. You see? Because you don't know you have some man better coward them and them chick off them. So at least you can move and make them go and shoot you before you even think, you see me? So I'm not playing a hero, I always say, yo, I just a Lego my thing. So boom, I go say boom and Lego. You see me and dog, man, dig up. You see me? The dog, I'm like, I get mad because I don't know like the girl tell the dog, so yo, I have a whole heap of money and thing, you see? So you like dog, I get charging with the dog, I'm dig, I forget. Say yo, my card, they were my license and everything, you see me? I forget say I know my license alone in other case there. You see me? So anyway, the boy them dig up and find man card and thing dog, you see me? And then they are dig and I say, hey boy, where your phone? And I say, yo, my G, no, I don't have a phone for me dog, you see me? But like the boy, them see what the boy them get mad. So them a work like a info, them a work off of that. You see? Anyway, boom, the boy them there and them a do them thing. So like boy them a search through the car and thing and all, end up go to she. Them a dig her up, Never too convinced, but me never meant nothing like that. You see me? So anyway, boom, man, them dig her up and I take her phone. And the boy I take her phone. Me no know how One eye dog, them are on the apps like our man. Me don't know how the dog phone ring off and call our brother. But me look, me see dog face come up. You see me? Dog face come up, yo. But it's the true man I want. Them system me see. Let's do like me now look, you see me? When dog face come, see the boy like him hide the phone fast and me see like she goes on. You know, prips over upon me and the dog prips over upon, but me do like me now look. You see me, cause you don't know. If me ever go see her, she line it up in an easy way that forget to them, you know. So the dog go say woman leave bother do me nothing. Cause it's true me do like me now see. You see me? So anyway boom, dog go sound like them take them thing and dig off and you know. Cut dog, I'm just go say woman drive where you see. I go say woman and drive where she then I carry chat off or chat, you know. And I go on like, you know, like she don't know nothing and I chat this and I chat that. You see, I'm just go say woman just do like me no know nothing you. I'm just there I drive dog. Me I tell you, me I tell her dog, I want bring the girl gas station. I want do be a thing you. Be a thing that's go through my head dog. You see me? I have to go say first thing me have to do dog, I just call and blood knot. Lock down the blood knot card you. You see me? Lock down the card brother. You see it and let off the eat that girl the youth. Come here tell you no dog. The days ahead in a dog. You see me? The days ahead where things are gonna reach them brother. You see? Things are gonna reach them dog. So we just allow them to feed them own judgment. You see me? But the boy them like them quick. You see me? The boy them start to go in there take out little brother. You see me? But go say boom and shut it down brother. Cause I look me see big things that come out you half fight. You see me? I'm go say boom and lock it down and thing. You see it? And now I just make you know say yo, know you're part of the apps man. You see it? We know the streets run man. Don't worry yourself. You see me?
Now people, it seems as if the way things are going, it is best if you be by yourself. Take yourself to some sorts of hillside. If you cannot vet, validate or verify the person that you're going to be with, meaning man or woman, I best if you stay by yourself and pretty much jack off to DEATH. That is a joke. This man told you he met a girl. Obviously, she's some sorts of stranger. Don't know for the life of me how you make plans. Well, we live in a social world. You are going to meet people. When you meet them, there's not going to be a sign that says safe or me are not thief, me are not sketelina, me can set you up and make you lose your life. So therefore, it is a chance that we have to take as social beings, as sad as it sounds. So he decides, say, alright, me go meet her at what he thought was a safe place. Obviously, he was wrong. As soon as him pull up on the spot, there were some men, pan a bike, jump off, stick up kids, want everything, want phone, want cash, want ATM, want everything where you have, wherever you have, give it to me or else you might lose your life. He said quickly him spot the rate, that means say no say something wrong. Him try to mask the phone in him crutches. Had no idea that men had crutches. I thought crutches meant PUMS. Obviously I am wrong because based on what he says. However, that is neither here nor there. Him say listen, I understand the protocol. I am not going to play hero and people. That is a wise decision. Because remember, whenever you play hero, especially in a desperate place like Jamaica, you might play zero. Meaning that you will lose everything that involves your life. It is best to comply. Make them take the chain, make them take the phone, make them take the cash, make them take the bank card. At least you can get it back. Unfortunately, we are only allowed one life. It seems as if this girl tell the people them are combo say listen, this man a big baller, him have money. Me no know if my brag or she see him profile. I do not know under what type of circumstance they met. So people like me say, they wanted all the goodies. However, he noticed that when them search him thoroughly. However, whenever them search the girl, them a search her with gloves on, like them a give her some sort of petty pat down. So him a say, him kind of figure say, something wrong. And it was too much of a coincidence that as soon as you pick up the itch, some people jump off on a bike. That was kind of too quick. It seems as if they were laying in the cut, they were waiting for him as the unsuspecting victim. Now, in law enforcement, there's a thing that is called, there's no such thing as a perfect crime. That means that people are going to always make mistake. Them are going to always give some sort of lead. There's always something to trail them back. However, in this case, it was more than coincidental by a twist of fate. Somehow the girl phone ring. Somehow the man or one of the thief pressed for her number. I guess they just spoken. So therefore there was some sort of pocket dial in the ears or during the robbery. When him glimpsed on the phone, it was the face of the man, one of the man that was there robbing him. People, this was more than a DEAD giveaway. This was more than coincidental. However, luckily for him, they took his stuff, they took the goodies, and they left him with his life. After they left, it seems as if this girl was trying to convince him that she have nothing to do with nothing. However, the fact that them pull up as soon as him pull up to pick she up, the fact that the phone ring, and when the phone ring, it was this man's face on her phone. So pretty much, you did not have to be a rocket scientist or a perimason for sister, she was involved. In the red. She was guilty. However, she tried to act as if she was innocent, like she don't have nothing to do with nothing. She was also a victim. People, the sad thing about this whole situation, a lot of these young girls, especially the ones that are posing on social media and call themselves social media dolly, are influencers. They are influencing. They are also involved in all sorts of criminal activity. So just imagine how this man feel. He meet a young lady. Him say, alright, me I go up on a dinner date. Me I go get a piece. Only to be surprised him almost get a couple of piece of the wrong type in him body. However, this girl try to act as if she don't know nothing about nothing, while all the time it is more than obvious that she is deeply a part of this conspiracy of robbery. So now this man is stuck between a rock and a hard place. He must say to himself, well, it seems as if me nah no vibes no more. The COCKY, more than likely DEAD, all of the vibes is gone. Now this man is stuck in a dilemma because obviously he is not going to get or want anything for the rest of the night. He must ask himself the question, do I now report this ish to the Popo station which she rightfully deserves to be reported? Or do I do her something, get myself into trouble? Or do I have patience and leave it up to karma that sometimes takes forever and a day? At the end of the day, this is a lose-lose proposition for this man. Him lose the piece that he thought that he was going to get. Him lose him bank card, and the people are there draining the bank card. That was him at the start of the video, coming from Scotiabank or the financial institution in which that card is from. People, the sad thing is that this is not an isolated incident. This happens in Jamaica. It is now a new, well not new, a disturbing trend that is going on out there. These criminal elements are collaborating with these criminal female posing on social media. getting or taking advantage of unsuspecting victim. As a matter of fact, based on an incident or someone that I know, he is presently in a court. He sells phones. He met a nice young lady, or who he thought was nice. She ordered a couple of phones. They were supposed to meet at a safe place once again. When he went to that safe place, she told him, "Rotted, you don't know, say, me forget the cash. Follow me to the house," which is in some sorts of garrison area. That was supposed to be some sort of red flag. However, I guess she looked sexy. I guess she sounded sexy. So therefore, other than being some sort of businessman, he had other ulterior plans. Maybe he thought that he could kill two birds with one stone. However, he would become the victim. It is said that he then left and go meet her in the garrison somewhere. When him go at the garrison forget the money, the girl have some people jump out upon him like the jump out boys. Them give him a royal BEAT down, almost KILLED him, take away the phone, take away everything other merchandise that he had in his vehicle for other purposes. At the end of the day, him almost lose him life, him lose him merchandise, and he did not get anything that he thought that he was going to get, anything that he had planned. It was a lose-lose preposition. So therefore, to all of you thirsty men out there that have plans and want to mix business with pleasure, business and pleasure do not mix like two DICKS and no sorts of chicks. So therefore, me just say, be very careful out there. Take heed, like I always say. A wise man learns from his mistake. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. The life that you save might be your own. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself.